Hello world! I've noticed some things and I'm quite confused. I've been taught that boys like blue and girls like pink. My doctors and dentists are all male, while their spouses and receptionists all go by Mrs. For my niece's birthday, she received a Barbie doll, and then for my nephew's birthday, he received an action figure. To my surprise, these are all considered very normal things, but should they be? Gender and sexuality make up who we are as people, and most of the time they're mistakenly just lumped together. But they are not the same. They're actually completely independent from each other and different things. Sexuality doesn't dictate gender, while gender doesn't dictate sexuality. From a young age, we've been taught about such things, but in an incomplete way. Boys line up on my right and girls line up on my left. Two options. Two categories to describe every single person in the world. 7.1 billion people. In actuality, there are just as many genders as there are personalities in the world. And for a brief description of a range of these genders and sexualities, please check out Ashley Mardell's awesome video on the ABCs of LGBT. I'll put a link below. But that's not what this video is about. It is simply about the continuum of gender and sexuality. One of my favorite tools that I've used in talking and teaching about gender and sexuality is the genderbread person. This is a really great illustration designed by Sam Killerman, who's a comedian and social activist. Genderbread person displays 3 different scales describing gender and sexuality. These scales can be rearranged in an infinite number of ways, just as there's an infinite number of sexualities and genders. The 3 separate categories I'm looking at are gender identity, gender expression, and biological sex. Gender identity refers to how we perceive ourselves in our minds. Gender expression refers to how we express ourselves through our actions, dress, and demeanor. And biological sex refers to the physical traits that someone is born with and develops. Traditionally, this is the only category used to determine gender. And anyone who fell differently in this binary of boy penis, girl vagina was labeled as psychologically and mentally ill. If a baby has a penis, it's a boy. If a baby has a vagina, it's a girl. If a baby has both or neither, then we will guess which one it is and raise it as such. If we look at the genderbread person, we see that they're made up of all of these different components that are completely independent from each other, but can be manipulated in so many ways that there are infinite possibilities of what makes up and composes this person. Just because a person's gender identity, how they perceive themselves, is more aligned with the womanist side doesn't mean that their gender expression, what they wear and how they act, is going to fall in line with the more feminine end. They could act a little bit more masculine, butch, or androgynous. And it's obvious that someone who displays male characteristics biologically could be attracted to someone of the same sex. Oh hey! It's me. Now, on top of all these differentiations, sexual attraction is a whole complete different animal. Romantic and sexual attraction are completely different things as well. While sexual attraction is the desire for sexual contact, romantic attraction is the desire for a romantic relationship with someone. These types of attraction can range from male to maleness to femaleness to something in between, to something else, to something different. Asexuality, for example, maintains that there's very little sexual attraction, but it doesn't mean that there's any lack of romantic attraction at all. So this is all quite different from the male-only, female-only bathrooms that I see around my city and other cities, and the segregated boy line and girl line that I remember from my days back at recess. I don't know, should I protest and stand somewhere in between or go to the tire swing? I wanted to make this video to just give you like a little taste of the genderbread person, if you will, and just kind of like try to explain the complexity and diversity of gender and sexuality. It's okay to consider yourself male or female or genderqueer or anything in between. Most importantly, I think it's best that if you just consider yourself perfectly you, and to know that there is no norm. Whatever we were taught in elementary school, that is outdated and destructive. It's an incomplete story to something that's infinitely diverse and complex and unique. It's like giving someone one piece of the puzzle and telling them to imagine the entire portrait. Really, the first step to gender and sexual equality is just for everyone to understand that gender and sexuality is not on a binary. There are not just 2 options for 7.1 billion people in the world. That's what I wanted to say today. I'm gonna post some links to some of my favorite videos regarding this topic down in the description below. Make sure to check out Ashley's. It's wonderful and awesome. She's amazing, and I just cannot recommend enough for you to go check out that video right now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Make sure to like this video if you like this video, and press the subscribe button if you haven't already so that you can receive updates whenever we make new videos on this channel. It's a lot of fun. It's like a family. We are a family. You can check out the last video we posted by clicking the link over here, and you can check out the video that we made before that by clicking the link over here. Let me know something that you've learned from this video, or maybe something to add to this video down in the description below, and we'll have a conversation. Okay, everyone, I'll see you later. I hope all of you have a great day. Okay, thanks. Bye!